Hi.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
How are you guys?
Good and yourself. How are you? Thank
Good.
you for
Excited.
joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Welcome everyone that's tuning in to Sister Soul Sessions. This is season 2, episode 22. I am your host, Amanda Armour, and I am joined by my lovely sister.
So I am B. I'm the executive creative director for Sister Soul Sessions and co-host. And we have a special guest today.
Yes, Miss
Hi. How
Tanesha,
are you guys? I'm
one of
Tanisha.
my top favorite designers at the moment. I am so in love with everything that you have going on right
Thank
now.
you so
She
much.
is designer, artist, fashionista of is it Chet LaCro?
Chet
LaCar?
LaCro.
It was
Okay, LaCro. And can you introduce yourself and tell us what you have going on and why I think you are the best of the best when it comes to high-end designs and fashion?
I'm very, very modest. Like every time I hear that, it's like I'm hearing it for the first time. I'm like, woo, me? But I'm Tanisha, owner and creator of Chet LaCro. It's crochet everything to me. Basically, it's therapeutic. I like to be different. I like to try new things, and I get to express that in my work.
Okay,
okay.
okay. So how did you get into wanting to crochet? Because I know every time somebody hear crochet, they're thinking, oh, old school, nursing home. Like, how did you get into the field of wanting to crochet?
To be honest, I was on my maternity leave. I was pregnant with my first child, and I was at home looking crazy. And my ex mother-in-law, she was like, "Oh, grab me that bag over there. Let me show you something." So she taught me one stitch, one pattern, and basically I just took off from there.
Okay, one stitch, one pattern. So you just caught on and just was like, this is something I want to do, and it just caught your
Right,
interest right then and there.
right. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Once I set my mind to something, it's a wrap. It's going to happen.
I think that's most women.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
once I stick my mind to something, like, I used to be a procrastinator, but now I'm more like, okay, yeah, if I want to do this, if this needs to be done, it's gonna get done. So I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
Exactly.
Can you
No other
walk us
choice.
through? All right, right. Can you walk us
Yeah.
through your creative process? How do you come up with the designs and ideas for your collection?
Um. Honestly, it depends. It really depends on how dramatic and extra I want to be. I'm gonna be honest with you. So it's
Okay.
like, if it's something that something basic, I should say. Basically, long story short, if I can picture it, I can make it happen. So it's like I have this idea or I see this picture and I'm like, okay, well, let me see if I can recreate that. So for me, it has gotten kind of easier to make my own pattern versus doing following somebody else's.
Mm-hmm.
But it's I don't know, a tree can inspire me to be honest.
Okay,
So.
okay, okay. You had several shows featuring your crochet designs. What has been your most memorable showcase and why?
Oh, I would have to say Miami. The most
Yeah.
recent show that I have
Miami was
is
lit.
said again.
I said, yeah, Miami was lit. I was
Um,
going through your photos.
yes,
Miami was lit.
I had so much fun there. Shout out to him, thank you. But yes, that was a memory, to be honest. Like I have a few shows that actually touched me in some type of way, but that was definitely top three.
Okay. Could you elaborate a little bit why?
It, okay, a lot of people they might know, but they might not know. But I am an emotional person, so it's like I see little things, and it's like stuff that I rock with, I vibe with. I'm like, okay, it makes for a good overall experience.
Okay, okay. So my favorite piece, I've been following this girl from Atlanta, Georgia. You might be familiar with her, Livy Pearl.
Yes,
When
yes.
she rocks your designs, oh my gosh, it's like it was made for her.
And it was,
It was
and
made
it was.
for her. She had on this purple and white like tulle skirt with the leg piece, and
Yes.
it was just like, how did you come up with that? Like that was amazing. Like I love that. That was my favorite
Thank
one.
you so much. I start off with it could go so many different ways. It's crazy how it begins, and I'm trying to put it into words for you guys, but it's like I can literally start off with one thing, end up with something else, and either be like, I love it or I hate it, you know? So it's either I rock with it and I elaborate on it and turn it into something else, or I just take it all down completely and just start over. So
Yeah,
it
that was.
yeah, it, I have to feel the pain,
You have to see it, B. I don't know if you've seen it
basically.
already, but that was my favorite one. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to reach out to her because I think I can get my little tiny self in there.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
hey, I make them in all sizes.
But yeah, that was my favorite piece, and I follow Livy Pearl. She's an amazing artist in Atlanta. So if you haven't checked
Yeah,
her out,
that
go
she
to
is.
Instagram.
Yeah, this is dope.
um, what advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs such as yourself?
Um, Never give up. I understand being discouraged, but never give up. Hey,
Okay.
hey, girl, I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you
But
fine.
yes, never ever give up. It's gonna be some days where you wake up and you're 100% in, and it's going to be some days when you wake up and you're like, why do I do this?
Man.
No, but if you stick to it, it's well worth it.
Okay. Never give up, y'all. Please. Because sometimes I be thinking like, I'm gonna say obvious shit. Just knock everything over. Chicken wings, everything. I'm
Oh
just gonna
yeah,
throw everything. You know what
oh
I'm saying?
yeah,
And I have to be like, look,
definitely.
I done came too far to give up. Look how much time you done put in already. Look how much money you done put in already.
Mhm.
You know? So yeah,
Yeah,
never give up.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Is there anything that you want to ask us, Sister Soul Sessions?
Um, Honestly, I'm excited and I'm nervous all at the same time. So it's
Well,
like I'm drawing a blank.
don't be, because now you're part of a wonderful sisterhood.
Yeah,
And we all come
exactly.
together, we talk, we
Oh
cry, we
yeah,
build, we pray.
yeah.
So, welcome to the family, and I'm so glad that you
Thank
was
you for
able to
having me.
take out the time to join us tonight. I know that, those little fingers be busy. I'm gonna have to put my order in. Look.
Oh, go ahead.
Right, right, right. So, what do you have coming up next?
My next show is actually a pool party. It's a pool party slash fashion show that is July over in Gwinnett. All the information for that is on my page. And then I also have Creative Expressions on July 15th. Don't kill me. I'm horrible with dates and numbers. Keep it up with stuff. But yes, that would be my second show. And then I think outside of that, I will be in LA for LA Fashion Week.
What?
Ooh,
Okay, okay,
okay.
okay. We're gonna have to link then, because I'm in Las Vegas,
Oh
so I
yeah.
would definitely like to come out and support you. You
Oh,
need
thank
somebody to put on
you
one of
so
them
much.
pieces. Look.
Look, I may have something for you. I may
Look.
have something for
LA
you. In
Fashion
between
Week,
your
here
sides,
she
I may have something.
come. Congratulations. I
Thank
am
you.
so proud of you. I am so proud.
Thank
If
you so
nobody ever told you they
much.
was proud to give you your flowers, I'm here to give you your flowers. Keep going. Keep going. So
Thank
I just
you.
have another question for you. So I know your whole style is crochet. So
Mm-hmm.
how do you keep up with the other fashions that's going on? Like, I'm not gonna say Gucci or nothing like that, but home, authentic. How do you keep up with, what I'm saying, the things that's trending, it's a hot
Crochet is,
topic?
is very, very, very broad. You could take it in so many different directions. Honestly, I just found my niche, which my niche has changed several times since I first started. So, and whatever it is I'm working on, like whatever, okay, for example, let me give you an example. When I first started off, I wanted to do nothing but swimsuits. So in the midst of me doing that, I would be like Pinterest or just looking around. I'll see what the type of stuff that they carry in on the shops and in the boutiques, and I would just try to recreate that. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can make something similar to that. Let me see if I can keep up with that. So that's basically how a lot of my designs actually began.
Okay, okay. And I seen that you design pieces for men as
I
well.
do.
Is that harder to design pieces for men than
It,
it
it,
is for
it was
women?
a
Because I know you say you
challenge
started out
at
with.
first.
Mm-hmm.
However, and I hate to say it like this, don't kill the messenger, but guys are simple.
They are.
Guys are easy to do. So they're happy with some shorts or some pants and maybe a vest or a pullover. Or something. They're really surprisingly not as detailed. I mean, they can be detailed. Let me not say that, but not as dramatic as we are. I should
Right,
say.
right. So how did you get them into the crochet style, or how can you introduce that to a man? Like, how do you will sell that? Because I know, like you said, some men are picky. So, like I said, again,
Correct.
it's crochet. It's different. It's unique.
Oh yeah. Well, honestly,
But how do you get a man to be like, okay, I'm gonna rock that piece. So I want that. Or I want that
a
made.
lot of the times they have to see another male in it to be all the way.
Okay.
And so I'm like, check out my page. Look at this. I got men's clothes too.
Mm-hmm.
So once they see another guy in it, and then I was like, oh, okay, well that's not too bad. Let me see. It, yeah, I'm thinking
That's
Netflix.
usually how it is. A lot of women, we do the same thing when we shop.
Right.
I
Yeah,
have to look at. I have something sitting in my cart a few times before I actually buy it and be like, okay, that's for
yeah,
me, or
I'm
I will
guilty of
see
that
it on
too.
somebody else and be like, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I want that. So yeah, I can understand it. But like I said, I know men are kind of picky when it comes to certain things, and then some men think that crochet is only for women. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that you design pieces for men, and I was just like, okay, that's a nice vest, and she did the pants, the short. You cold with it, girl.
look, that was like very. That was a turning point for me
Mm-hmm.
because it's like when I first started, of course, everything was feminine driven. I want to say my second show was when I actually started challenging myself to go over towards masculine. So I'm like, it has to be a way. I got to be able to make this work.
Yeah.
And you made
Yeah.
it work.
Thank
Made it
you.
look
Thank you.
easy. So, what are your short-term goals or long-term goals for Chet LaCro?
Um, Short-term goals, continue to grow as a business. Um, Long-term goal is kind of crazy because my long-term goal actually has nothing to do with fashion itself. However, it just worked out that way. But
Right.
honestly, I wanted to eventually um, open a storefront, and then um, I want to use that storefront to give back to the kids and the community. I want to be able to strengthen the arts department at the underprivileged schools. Let them know you might not be an athlete, you might not be book smart, but you can make money some kind of way. So, or
Right.
just or therapy. Creating is always nice to create something. So, yeah. I mean, that's my long term goal is to make a name digging up for myself so I can start giving back to the community.
Amen.
Right. That's I love
Amen.
it. Brittany
I
does
like
have
that.
a question in the comments. I'm
Yeah.
not seeing the comments.
Who, me?
So yes, it is a question for you.
Yes.
It says art and business. As both an artist and a businesswoman, how do you balance the creative side of your work with the business and marketing aspects?
Let's see. Marketing, still trying to get a handle on that. So it's like a work in progress. As far as how do I balance basically the business and the professional, kind of hard to. In all honesty, like everywhere I go, I crochet. I could be at work crocheting. So is I've always been an emotional type of creator. So
Okay.
whatever I am, if it hits me, I have to do it right then and there, or at least write it down so I can come back to it. But it's something I love doing, so I don't really mind blending the two, if that makes sense.
It does. It makes sense.
That's what you want. It's gonna make sense. Then she said what she
Yeah,
said.
yeah. A lot of people can't say that they're actually doing something that they love to do, and that's the blessing in part.
Do
Are
you
you the
ever
only
get
one in your
frustrated?
family that know how to
Right.
crochet?
Other
Say it
than your.
again.
I said, are you the only one in your family that know how to crochet?
Well, apparently they didn't come out the woodworks until after I started doing it, but my mom used to crochet and my grandmother used to crochet. Um, my grandmother never got us started with crocheting though, but she did introduce us to latchwork. So I remember doing the latchwork steps and everything. And I taught my daughter how to crochet.
Okay, okay. Was it hard trying to teach her?
Not really because she's determined. Like
Because you
my
know,
determination on
children.
steroids. So I mean, I basically was just there to guide her. Like, okay, well, you did that wrong. Take it down and redo it, and you'll figure it out.
And you said that crochet was started out as therapy for you. Is it still therapeutic for you?
Yes, it is. It is when I have too much on my mind, when I'm thinking about stuff, when I need to make decisions. Yeah, I'm crocheting 9 times out of 10.
Is that when you most in your creative moments when you're pissed off? Nah.
So, and
And you've been creating a whole wardrobe.
look, I am an emotional creator, so yeah, I definitely get it. Yeah,
That's how I be sometimes. When I have a lot on my mind, I get in there and I just start mixing things
yeah,
together, testing things out, and it just keep me busy, keep me focused. Like, yeah, you upset this happened, but don't settle in it. You
right.
still have to keep going. You have to keep, what I'm saying, thriving and,
Right.
keeping your head on your shoulders because it's a lot being an entrepreneur,
It
period,
is, it is.
Whew.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And it keeps me calm. I
Right,
feel like
right, right.
responding. I'm like, you know what? Let me grab that yarn and that hook over there. So yeah, it mellowed me out. So once I was able to use it the way that it was intended to be used when it was first introduced to me. So it was introduced to me as a way for me to ease my mind.
And I was looking at your website. Like I said, I admire your pieces. I really, really love crochet now.
Thank
I
you.
wish I would have learned when somebody was trying to teach me, but I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't have time to be playing with no yarn or
Oh
nothing
yeah,
like that.
well,
But it's very unique. The pieces that you make. I know you said you started out with bathing suits, but it went from bathing suits to hats to purses
well,
to pants to
well. Technically, it went from hat, no scarves to hat
Mhm.
to what came after hat? Stuffed animals. I did stuffed animals for a good little minute. Um, And
You know,
then,
I ain't see that on the post.
yeah, it's not many pictures, but they way down at the bottom. Yeah. I kind of stopped making them because once again, I'm emotional, and I see it not being taken care of. I'm like, what's the point of me wasting my time or effort? So I kind of stayed over into other areas. But one day, I was like, well, this can't be it. And I logged on to good old YouTube University and was very surprised.
Right, right, right. So was it hard finding your target audience when it came to crochet, or was it easy?
It's hard. It still is. Like, honestly, I don't think that I have found it yet. But I feel like I
Okay.
am getting closer. So, but yeah, it's I don't know, I'm weird. I'm the weird kid. So it's like a specific audience that, I just me.
Yeah, they sleep. They sleep. So I hope everybody is tuning in. Y'all need to go to her page. You go to Instagram. Are you on Facebook?
I am Chet LaCro.
That's fine.
Facebook, Instagram, and
Mm-hmm.
y'all need to check her out. Check her out. I'm telling y'all, it's amazing. I fell in love. And I didn't even know you personally or nothing like that. Like I said, I found you through somebody wearing one of your pieces, and I was just like, that's crochet? And I
Mm,
got to look at it, I get to strolling and
yeah,
and she tagged you, and I went to your page, and I'm like, oh, so she do this.
yeah,
She do this.
I do this, do
Like,
this.
in the fashion shows, oh my goodness,
Mm.
amazing. Like I said, it caught my eye to like, I'm like, I want to wear some crochet.
Oh,
You know, get your needles together.
I'm sorry. I'm just excited, overly excited.
And I know you said you haven't found your target audience, but how do you like? How do I? What's the most inspirational? What's quotes or a book, anything that you have read to keep you going?
Um, to be honest, it's random and it's so simple. So it's like okay. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. So, for example, I was at the show backstage, and I was sitting a last minute model, and she asked me what my brand name was, and I said Chet LaCro, and she was like, "Oh, so you're the legendary Chet LaCro?" I'm like, legendary. So it's little stuff like that because um I move around so much and things start to basically happen so fast to the point where I don't even have time to register. Like did make an impact. So it's, that's all I wanted to do.
Right, right. What's the shortest time you don't have to get something together?
Um,
Like how fast can you crochet, girl? No, I'm just
it depends. It depends. To be honest, I went to MomoCon and found out I want to stay probably 2 days before. So 2 days I had made a costume and then wore it. I want to say that, and then that Saturday went back and had another costume. It was Poison Ivy. So 2 days for the first one day for the second. Well,
okay, okay.
technically, I did two costumes in that one day for that second. Yeah, it
That's amazing.
depends.
And I did see that on your page, Mama. We said Mama Co.
MomoCon.
Mama Con. What is Mama Con?
Oh my goodness, it's amazing. It's for the anime lovers out there. It's everything animated from cartoons to anything.
Okay, okay.
They're there. Yeah. It was an experience. It was my first time going, and I really enjoyed it. So.
Okay, okay. Because I seen it on there and I was like, what is it? Where did she go?
Um. Yeah. It was. Yeah. I can't even explain it, but it was amazing.
Okay, okay. Well, you're going to have more of those experiences to
Oh yeah,
come.
way more to
I would
come.
definitely be sharing your work.
Thank
And
you.
like I said, ordering. Because, like I said, y'all, if y'all haven't seen it, if y'all haven't went to her page already, I just put it in the comments. Go to her page and check my girl out. She amazing. And I can't wait till you come out to LA. That is amazing. Like, how do you feel about that? How do your family feel about you coming to LA Fashion Week?
Um, I don't. I mean, I'm excited. Everybody's around me excited. Like honestly, I, I told my mom and my uncle. I said, "Well, when I make it rich, both of y'all can quit y'all jobs." So like every other week, they're like, "Did you make it yet? Did you make it yet? Ready to quit? Did you make it yet?" So it's everybody's excited. My best friends, they're they're my family too, and they are huge inspiration. BDM, the company in the whole, they're also another huge inspiration. Like I don't know, it's amazing.
Yes,
Y'all got
congratulations.
me
It is
feeling
gonna be
all good and
amazing.
happy inside. But anyway, I'm back.
Right, right, right. And it's not gonna hit you really until you there. You know. Sometimes
Yeah,
I be getting awarded for things against something. I'll be like, okay. But then when it's actually in my hand or I'm actually in the moment, like actually doing my thing, I be like
yeah.
I said it's not gonna hit you until you there, but that's amazing. LA Fashion Week. In the house, baby.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely. I
So
can't
are
wait to
you
make
from
it.
where are you from?
I was born in Miami. I spent majority of my life here in Georgia, so I stopped counting after 20 years. So off and on for 20 plus years. So basically from Georgia.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, because I was gonna say, are you from Atlanta, Georgia?
Gwinnett. I grew up in Gwinnett County in Lilburn.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
between there and Alabama.
Alrighty then, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee, but I'm all the way in Las Vegas right now, pursuing my dreams as a hell girl.
Well, you know, I
I'm trying to be the
used to
chick
live
queen.
in
I'm trying to be the
Arizona,
Queen
but I've never
Billionaire.
been to Vegas.
You haven't?
I've never been to Vegas.
Oh, we gotta come
I'll
on
take a
board,
road trip.
girl. Right, I am definitely down for a girl's trip. Definitely,
That is
definitely. Vegas
beautiful.
is good. Vegas is fun. You know, once I got a little taste of the Vegas life, I was like, yeah,
Mhm.
that's where I want to be. That's why I want to grow my business, build it. You know, it's a lot of
Right,
money out here.
right, understandable.
But
I gotta, yeah.
yeah, come on out. You know, hit your girl up if you ever want a link. I'm here. Like I
Mhm.
said, we can collaborate on something.
Oh yeah,
You know,
definitely.
or we can just lay back and go to a spa and chill. You know.
Exactly. Oh my God, vacation.
Yeah, cause
Vacation.
entrepreneurship, you know, that it gets overwhelming. You know,
Yeah,
it's nonstop.
it's,
You know,
it
we only sleep 2 hours out of a day.
yeah, it's gotten to the
So,
point where I think that the only way that people like us can actually enjoy downtime is if we schedule it. We have to treat it like a job.
right, right, right,
Okay.
right.
So, but yeah, I definitely did. Not enough time in a day.
Not at all, not at all. So, when it comes to content creating, like, does you spend a lot of time on that? Is it hard? Is it easy? What is that like trying to create content and get? Because, you know, everything that's going on, like TikTok and
I'm
Instagram,
gonna
you
be
know, they
all the
all
way
hyped on the
honest with you.
trends.
I don't. like social media. To be all the way honest, I don't like
Be
it.
running from
So,
content creating. Like, it's a lot. Trying to put videos together, trying to
yeah,
figure out what's
that's,
trending. And it's like,
I
you
have no
pulling your
idea. I
audience.
mean, I create, I get the content created. I can do the reels and post the reels.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's a certain time where I'm like, just forget it all. So I'm not as consistent as I should be with it. Um, but yeah, it's coming along. It's better than where I once was. So I'm learning as I go.
True, true. Same here. What about you, B? How is your creative space going?
I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. And I made a video on an update of my fitness journey, and Canva's given me the hardest time to upload it. But yeah, I have not been in a gym, seen a gym in almost a month, and that is
You
not
lying.
normal for me. Yeah, it's not normal for me, but I'm gonna get back in. I'm gonna get back in the
I
gym
think
and
she
get
over
fed.
exaggerating, but
No, it's been a month. It's been a month, and I know, like I said, that's not normal for me. I'm just still trying to navigate as far as obviously preparing for the upcoming events that we have, but also my work schedule changed. A lot of things in my household changed, so just trying to find that balance. So, like we all know, finding balance with being an entrepreneur, being a parent, and still working a 9 to 5 can be a lot. But I thank God I still have a job. And as far as content creating is going, the content is there. I just haven't posted.
post the content.
You know me, I'm
Post the
strategic.
content.
I'm very strategic. I do pay attention to analytics and pretty much the things that people they see it on their dashboard, but I'm in there like, okay, like how many people are non-followers, followers, where they're tuning in from, things like that. So I pay attention to analytics, and then I kind of just come up with a plan then.
Right.
I'm gonna do
I
it.
just learned that too, especially on Instagram, when the days that it's popping to post or create content or reels. And I know it was saying like Monday, Wednesdays, and
Yes.
Fridays, and it even breaks down the times when people are tuning in and mostly on their phone or on social media watching and stuff.
Mhm.
So if you don't pay attention, then you will be missing. But that's how you get your views, your likes or whatever, and your viewers and stuff up by watching it because it works. They
It
just
really does.
they owe me a little bit more money, but we not gonna let nobody else know, Mark.
But I agree with that.
That's
They gotta
$35
pay
worth
you.
nothing,
Pay
huh?
you what you owe. They need to pay you what they owe.
Yes, they it just ask for too much. So how do you balance all that, Tanisha? How do you balance your personal life with business? Like, do you have like a little corner you go to, or do you just take time and be like, look, I'm going to walk away from this for a minute? Tanisha.
Oh, I am so sorry.
I'm like, is she
Look,
gonna
look,
answer?
I just took a nap. Hey, I'm back.
That's all that hard
Perfect
work.
example. No, I'm just playing. But what was your question again?
I said, how do you balance business and personal life?
um, honestly, I treat every day as every time I leave the house, it's a networking opportunity. So it's kind of hard to call it a business life if I'm doing what I love to do or what comes natural to me, you know. So I haven't ran into any issues yet. Knock on wood. Hopefully I don't. Um, however, it's I've been blessed to have everything actually work itself out. I'll put it like that because it can get hectic, and I have like in the past have tried to balance that, and not enough hours in a day.
No,
Not enough.
never. It's never enough hours.
Okay, okay. So, how has the crochet and fashion community influenced your work, and how do you hope to impact the community in return?
Um, That's a good question. I really want to inspire. I, I okay. As far as crochet, and I have to really go back and do some research on it, and actually find out the history behind it. So that's actually what drew me in a little bit more to crochet because it's been around since ancient Egyptian. So it's cycle. It comes in and it goes out just like everything else inside of it. Um, and I'm just honored to have caught the first wave of the return, I should say, because it's a lot of them, and it's a lot of people that come to me and say, "Hey, I haven't started seeing a lot of crocheters until I saw you," and I was like, "Well, I see them everywhere. They're out there. They're everywhere." So, yes, the way that uh, I would hope for it to impact the community, I want to inspire. I wanted to be a motivation. It's something so unconventional to the point where it can be processed any way you want for it to be processed. If that makes sense, you can break it down however you want to break it down, however you choose to break it down. Um, for me, it's like I just want to be different. So it's not your granny in a rocking chair type of crocheting. So, but it's I don't know. I'm still nervous. I'm still nervous. I'm
No, you're
It's
fine. You're fine. You're
absolutely
fine.
fine. I know you mentioned a storefront, Tanesha, so my question to you would be, if you could put your ideal storefront anywhere, where would you put it?
Um, I'm in a process of thinking about that right now. So it's of course it has to be a good location and decent traffic. And I'm so picky. It has to go all the way down to parking. So
But it takes that much detail. It takes detail.
It really does.
exactly, but it's I actually want more like a warehouse type because I want to be able to do more than just um a regular routine. I'm a creator at the end of the day. Like I honestly don't consider myself a designer. I consider myself an artist. It's wearable
And
art.
she's serious about
Uh,
her.
It's serious.
No.
as in fiber. So it's like I want to be able to create more than just that. It's like I can create a lot more than just that, and I'm just ready to go into the world.
Okay.
I know what you mean. So pretty much you want your storefront to be like an experience. When people come in, they have a whole
Hmm.
experience from the time they walk in to the time they
Right,
walk out. And obviously you want
right.
them to read.
Yeah, exactly.
And what would that experience look like for you?
Say it again.
And what would that experience look like for you? So when you have your storefront and your customer comes in, how do you create that experience for them?
Oh my goodness. Um, I want people to walk in and feel at home, like just at ease. And it's kind of it's I don't know if it's coming off weird or anything, but I'm spiritual, and I believe that we have to share that positivity. It's something that has to be passed along. I agree and believe in uplifting and encouraging. And I feel like if I can reach people through my art, right?
Okay. Okay. So have anybody ever asked you to design something for their dog? Because I done seen a lot of people out here on the West Coast, in LA, they want matching outfits. They want their dog to have on the same thing they have on. So
The crazy
are
part
you
is I
that
have
are you that
not.
artist?
I have not. However, I would love to. Like that, I would love to. I have made a few dog sweaters. I used to own two ferrets, and I used to always make their outfits, which they used to hate it. Yeah, I call it mommy and me. So I like to make mommy and me outfits. But I would love to have more clients in that aspect.
Because they out here. That's why
Oh
I
yeah.
asked. They out here.
Oh yeah.
You know, because a lot of people, they don't have kids. They animal lovers, you know, and they do. Like, especially
Mm-hmm.
out here, these rich folks, baby, they want to. I seen the lady coming out the grocery store. The dog, well, when I first moved out here,
I'm
she,
one of
her
those pet
and the dog
parents.
had on a matching trench coat.
I'm one of those pet
The
parents. Like
dog
I'm
had
all
on
about
a
my
trench
pets.
coat.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I want to stay roof. Tell she's
Yeah. Like now. But yeah, that's me. That's me. I paint the toes and everything.
Right, right. Like she said,
to, to
she's an
the
artist.
to the groomers. Yeah, I'm that extra.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so before we go, I just want you to drop your links and let everybody know where they can find you, where they can get designed, you know, the Crochet Way by Chet LaCro.
Yeah.
Get into it. Drop your
Okay.
links or whatever, and I'll put them in the comments so people can also follow you if they have any questions or anything, and how they can contact you.
Okay. You guys can contact me on Instagram, Chet LaCro, CHET_LACRO. On Facebook is Chet Space LaCro. Um, basically all throughout the other social medias. Except for Twitter. I don't have a Twitter. I know I'm slipping. But you can email me at shetlacroix@gmail.com. If you want to place an order, you can either email me or you can inbox me. You can inbox me. I typically respond to Instagram faster. I'm sorry. However, Facebook messages will be answered within 24 hours. So I'm still not too bad with that response time. And catch me at catch me at these shows. So thank
Right,
you.
right. All of her events that she has coming up will be listed on her pages as well. So if anybody want to come out and support this beautiful queen, please do so because she's gonna be in the magazine, baby. Don't wait until the
Yes,
price go up.
exactly.
Mhm.
I'm letting you know
Off
that
is
now. Don't
now.
wait until the price go up, baby. Cause she
Yeah,
on her
and
way
if
to LA
I
Fashion
remember it
Week.
correctly, that was I did put that on there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I better order it now before my prices go up.
But after LA Fashion
She on
Week,
her way to the
it's
top,
going up.
baby.
Yep.
I
Thank
thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much for
Accepted
your
and received.
time. This interview was amazing. I wish you nothing but success, 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 girl. I will see you at the top. We
Thank
have
you.
your
Thank
information. If
you.
anybody, like I said, want to follow, share this live, share this live. Thank you so much for your time. I am your favorite host, Amanda Armour. This is Sister Soul Sessions Season 2, Episode 22, with my favorite sister, Miss B.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Tanesha, for your time
Thank
tonight.
you
I
so
really
much.
appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.